Assalamualaikum and good evening to everyone. So we are from Polytechnic Banting Selangor. I'm Muhammad Arif Hafizi bin Marani.
I'm Muhammad Mir Fitri bin Ismail.
And I am Abdul Hasnan bin Abdullah.
So today our team will explain to you about major cause of MO, which is Part 145 of Civil Aviation Authority Malaysia.
So the first is major factor cause of approved maintenance organization is about engine. Engine performance restoration. The primary objective of the work scope is to restore the engine's performance and to build an engine to a standard that minimize long-term engine direct maintenance cost or cost per flying hour. Next is about life limited part replacement. The rotating compressor and turbine hub, shaft or disc within the engine have a specifically defined operating life, at the end of which the part must be replaced and not be used again.
Cool.
Next, I will tell about the airframe. Airframe is a heavy structure inspection for a schedule 6 to 12 years. Airframe maintenance cycle broken into a three-phase consists. First run, the first 4 until 6 year of the service operation. Second is mature run, fall between the first heavy maintenance visit and the second maintenance visit. After that is egging run. Egging run is a heavy maintenance visit and continue to increase with the time. And lastly is example of airframe check and service is strip exterior point, large part of outer paneling removal and covering the airframe. Explain about component. Component is self-contained part, combination of part and assemblies of unit which function to operation system. Component maintenance costs have two types of wing performance and of wing support. Example cost of component is to ensure proper operation, spare part, training and facilities enhancement. On wing performance and of wing support are main category discussed in maintenance cost.
Go.
Okay, lastly is about modification. Modification is improved reliability of part with certain modification of OEMs. Modification usually of component, airframe and engine. Modification cost data implement in technical service literature documentation. Data typically from OEM vendor relate to the modification like upgrade kit cost, warranty and downtime requirement to implement modification.
Several methods taken by MO to make sure the company well grows. So basically we have three methods, which is first, improve spare part planning, budgeting and source from LCC suppliers. First, improve spare part planning. To make effective purchasing, the company needs a correct estimate of its requirement of its part. Second, this in turn allow the volume discount from suppliers and reduce the number transaction. It means that the company get a discount from suppliers and reduce the transactions. This means when less transaction, the cost is much lower from its original cost. The company demandings help them to increase the capacity and company plan for the right level of inventory. Companies, especially for the replacement or upkeep of consumable items, industrial equipment, fixtures of its suppliers are not the end of product but are integral to the production of that product. This includes service and repair to production equipment. Depending on time, usage of engine, tools, equipment and everything used in facility, your production equipment is going to fail at one point, which leaves company with decisions that have to be made quickly. So this is when it comes to the fail point, this is where budgeting play a modern role. It big impact to the company. On industry source, the Helicopter Association International Annual Survey of Operating Performance indicate that its operators expend around 40 to 45% of total expenditures on maintenance related items.
Atas.
Last one is source from LCC suppliers. LCC stand from low cost country, so it's divided into three categories, which is first categories, company must not assume LCC more advantageous for all MRO categories. In addition to cost, for each category, the company should consider, for example, the structural strength of LCC export market and the quality of part produced in the LCC. Second, suppliers. Supplier selection should be based on structured pre-qualification process. A company should evaluate potential suppliers R&D, logistic, project management, and quality audit. The last one is quality. Companies should not sacrifice quality in pursuit of low sourcing costs. It should have comprehensive quality assurance and quality control. It means that although it is from a low-cost country, the company should consider a quality service. It's the most major impact. So we could choose budgeting. Why? Because budget is basic for all business. It helps boss planning and control of the finance of the business. Profit is a financial benefit that is realized when amount of revenue gained from business activity exceed the expense. Costs and taxes need to sustain the activity. So that's what we call positive profit. So the company profit is increased in terms of that. By referring to budget business, it can measure performance against expenditure to ensure resources are viable for initiatives that support the business growth and company achievement.
Next one is the training program held by the AMO summarization. The first one is the theory. The theoretical aspect of any system by the use of manufacturer training or by having an LAME holding the relevant rating provide their knowledge of the relevant system. The manner of theory delivered that has been selected need to be described within the exposition and signed off within the student syllabus record of theory and practical. So basically the theory is about basic training course that we are also doing now at Polytechnic Banting Selangor. Okay, so for the next one is the experiment analyzing. Before permitted training is delivered or controlled, the training and authorization manager should conduct an experiment analyzation. This process aims to give the individual LAME appropriate credit for their experience. It should identify if any other practical experience is required in addition to the minimal level provided by the permitted training course and service familiarization. That's all. So for the next one is the permitted training. The permitted training course will be led and supervised by a LAME who is licensed in the category for more than 5 years and has held the type rating for more than 18 months, has recent maintenance experience in that rating, has completely a recognized trainer course, and understand the way in which the permitted training and authorization system work within the AMO. So the next one is the assessment and training. For assessment or practical element of type the training, the assessment may be oral, writing or practical assessment based or combination of all these. For each element of training, the student must demonstrate where they can find the relevant maintenance data for the system and can describe the operation of the system. Select a range of tasks for practical assessment with an aim to determine the candidate competence to perform a task. So the assessment should ensure that the following objectives are met: accurately and confidently discuss the aircraft and its system, ensure safe performance of maintenance, inspection and routine work according to the maintenance manual. For example, troubleshooting, repair, adjustment, replacement and other. The next one is correctly use of all technical literature and documentation for the aircraft. Correctly use specialized and special toolings and test equipment, and perform removal and replacement of component, modules, unit to types, including any on-wing maintenance activity. So for the last one is the AMO authorization. Once trained and assessed, the MMO may authorize the LAME to make certification for the types or system or the aircraft that has been taught using the permitted training regime. 6 months from the successful completion of system-based escalation training and supporting on the job training, the MMO need to be completed.
Aviation is one of the most global industry connecting people, culture and business and across continents. We can conclude that reducing the cost of maintenance is not crucial part, but we also need proper management of AMO. Furthermore,
It is very important to have good cooperation with supplier of the parts and aircraft operator to ensure a proper understanding in future. Finally, the operator should be able to manage with sufficient staff or worker with proper qualification and capability to ensure the MO quality system.
From us, thank you.